Hello lovelies people of the world. Today I would like to tell you perfect salads from Mediterranean, Turkey and from my kitchen. I have 10 recipes that might inspire you and I am sure one of those 10 recipes will be your lifetime favorite salad. So please look at the video and please write down which one is your favorite. I have ranked mine from 10 to 1 and I'll start with the 10. It's my round tomato salad. The tomatoes are, when they're really ripe, amazing. When they're not so ripe, the umami falls down dramatically and not so tasty. But when the tomatoes are in season, cut them in big slices. Then also slice the onions. The most important one is the mixture, and that's a bit of garlic, olive oil, lemon juice, balsamic, some black pepper. We mix that and it becomes a great sauce. Put some salt to the onions. We just crack the onions a bit and then put the sauce in and let it sit for about at least 2 to 3 hours. And if you have some pine nuts, toast the pine nuts and add to the salad, and then it becomes a great salad to dip your bread. It became really famous actually together with turbo. There's this turbo fish and they make it in a tandoor together with the salad. It is a feast for the sultans.
Yani this is one of my favorite salad. If this is the 10th one, I can't imagine the first one.
So let's move
to
the 9th one. What do we like as much as tomatoes?
Cucumbers.
Better. Potatoes. We have this potato salad. I make potato salads in different colors. Pure yellow, yellow with a bit of yogurt and garlic, and it becomes like a mayonnaise version. And then I make a colorful one, which is almost my favorite. I think we made this recipe together with making schnitzel, and the link is here. The basic idea is I do it with sliced red cabbage. Boil your potatoes, take them out. While they're hot, prepare the sauce. For the sauce, we first start with, of course, the olive oil, and then put grain mustard, normal mustard, salt, red pepper, and a bit of black pepper. For the color, a bit of cayenne pepper, and mix it really well. This gives a very nice color. When the potatoes are just out of the bath, when they're really hot, when the extra hotness goes away, you take the water out. Now the cells around the potatoes are open. That moment, add the sauce, mix it well. The potato is gonna soak all the niceness. Then add the red cabbage and some spring onions. Also, if you like a bit more sourness, you can always add a bit of pickle juice to the salad and some pickles as well. Oh, çok güzel. So, one of the best potato salads that you can have in the world is here now, and we have the recipe below, so don't skip it.
I'm sorry, but you have to make it today.
Okay, I will make it today, tamam. This is shaved zucchini salad. You might say, how great can a shaved zucchini salad can go?
Normally, it's a diet salad.
Take it to a level, multiply it by 10, it's that well. When it's a salad, it means it's a great sauce. How do you make the sauce? First, we start with the basil, then a bit of olive oil, some vinegar, and a bit of salt. Blend it, then it becomes this green, really nice sauce. Then on the side, we shave the zucchinis, and on the other side, we toast the halloumis. When the pan is still hot, add the walnuts, and they also get toasted. Meanwhile, we need some currants, the little dried grapes. We put some hot water so they wake up. And then it's time to mix all of them together. The walnuts for the crunch, the sauce for the extra kick and sweetness, the currants and the halloumi to feel really well and satisfied.
You said halloumi, you broke my heart.
Let's move to my overnight bulgur salads. Actually, I'm not going to give you the recipe because we have a whole video about it. I'm going to put the recipe here. But the idea is, you know the overnights that we make from oats? We can also make them from the thin cracked bulgur. We put just hot water and we let it sit for half an hour. It's not even an overnight. Then we have this fluffy bulgur which makes us full for a long time. It doesn't spike up your sugar levels and it's very satisfactory and it's not so processed as well. We put it in layers. On the other jar we put some sauce and we can take it to anywhere we like. We mix them both and we're gonna have an incredibly tasty jarred salad recipe. For the sixth one, I have something called the purslane. Purslane is an interesting thing, and while it grows so fast, and it has this crunchy stems, which I love. They can go into various ways. You can fry it and eat it hot, or you just don't do it and eat it raw. Both works really well. First, how do we start? Again, the sauce is very important. Purslane goes really well with garlic. So a bit of garlic, olive oil, and some vinegar. We mix it really well. Put some almonds in, some dried tomatoes in, or normal tomatoes if you don't have the dried ones. Mix it really well. And for an extra crunch, you can add some croutons, and with the croutons, it's gonna be a real feast. So nice. For the fifth one, it is called Kuser. You might argue that Kuser is a salad or not. The idea for this video came from the Taste Atlas, and Taste Atlas found the Purslane salad one of the highest, and also Kuser was in the list as well. So I wanted to include our Kuser. Actually, you can have Kuser corners around, and you can make Kuser out of many things. What is Kuser? It's a cracked wheat bulgur mixed with red pepper paste, tomato paste, a bit of salt, black pepper, some cumin, olive oil. You mix the bulgur and you wake up the bulgur by kneading. It becomes a great mixture. Then you add a lot of greens. You add spring onions, parsleys. Some people add cucumbers, some people add tomatoes, but I like the parsley and spring onions and a bit of mint. Finally, some pomegranate molasses gets in. There's the sweetness, there's the sourness, there's the bitterness from the pepper, hotness from the red pepper paste, all in a balance. And it doesn't spike your sugar ecosystem, and it makes you full very, very easily. When you eat a plate of kuser, it won't be very high in calories, but you'll be feeling full for the whole day. And I would like to give you another tip, and the other tip is that for the kuser, the villagers in Anatolia would put all these mixtures in a bowl in the morning and then go to the fields, and while on the way, because a lot of moving on the way, everything gets mixed, and they eat it sometimes as a breakfast and sometimes as lunch. In both, again, they can continue working. So kuser is such a miracle. Keep in mind, if you have never eaten kuser, look at my recipe, it's there, and you'll find it amazing. And the kuser on this channel, we have variations. We have kuser with beetroot, we have kuser with pomegranate, and we have some with even melon. And Bahar's favorite is from the green plums. And the fourth one. The fourth one is again a salad and a meze-like thing. It's called piyas. On the channel we have piyas plain, and we have piyas from Antalya region, which is piyas with tahini. And we have a third one, something called vardabit. At the bottom we have some pide bread, some tahini garlic vinegar and yogurt sauced beans, and some butter on top. Another incredible recipe. And the piyas by itself is beans, onions, tomatoes, sometimes some greens or cucumber, and sometimes some olives and eggs. I don't like the eggs and the olives too much, I have to tell you. The sauce is simple as well. Olive oil, vinegar or lemon together, and it becomes a great mixture, and some salt, all ready to eat. We usually eat it with köftes, and it's very, very delicious. And now, because Bahar is our vegetarian friend, when we go and eat köfte, she eats the piyas, I eat the köfte and the piyas. Okay, we're almost coming to the top, and the third one is our onion, parsley, sumak, olive oil and salt mixture. This is great salad that goes really well with kebabs, that goes really well with lahmacun. It has a sourness, sweetness all together. It's also a great salad to put in sandwiches. Some people, especially the Western world, might not be familiar with raw onion, but mixing it with the hand and the salt and adding in sumak adds an extra dimension. And when it's eaten not alone, but with meat or lahmacun, it creates an incredible balance. And it's like a fast pickle that beating it creates a pickly taste, and it is a gorgeous, gorgeous salad that everyone in the world must know. And the onion that we use, if we use red onion, it's even better. So let's move to the final two. So As we're coming to the finals, the final two, which was a really hard decision to make, they are actually relatives. But the second one is Choban or kaşık salatası. The difference is almost the size, so I'm including it as just one salad. For the Choban salad, diced tomatoes, onions, cucumbers, green peppers, parsley, salt, olive oil of course, and vinegar or lemon. They are mixed together and mingle a bit with your hands so that the juices gets one into each other. It's gonna secrete some juices and that's really good. What we love is, for example, Burak does a smaller version of this salad and it's called the kaşık salatası. Almost the same with a bit of maybe pomegranate molasses. And we have the recipe, I think when we were making the falafels, I think, and it's on the channel as well. I'm going to put the link. And the best salad in the world, I believe. Sorry guys, it wasn't in the World Atlas, but I think they don't know what they're talking about. And it's called the Yuda Salad. Everyone makes their Yuda different. Mine is like this. Dice the tomatoes really well. If the tomatoes are not great, you can add some red pepper paste as well. But if it's in season, no reason. Then some onions. We need to put some spices, which is the cumin should get in, the black pepper should get in, then a bit of red pepper and then salt, and a bit of garlic, lemon, olive oil, and then pomegranate juice should come, and we should really mix them together. It will soak an incredible taste. Finally, we add some walnuts and parsley. I don't add the walnuts and parsley together because the spices should get into the tomatoes and the onion, but it shouldn't get into parsley and walnuts. They have to stay in their own taste. So they are incredibly well together, and then we get the walnut taste. You can toast the walnuts a bit, it's gonna be even better. And some parsley. Mix them together, and good for me, I also add some nutmegs as well, and then it becomes a mind-blowing salad. If you don't have nutmeg or a bit of cumin or pepper paste, still the salad would be amazing. And I can very well say it's one of the best salads. I think it's the best salad in the world. If you add some cheese, then it becomes cheesy, great salad.
I think the key here is the pomegranate juice. If it's
everything is the key. Mixing it really well is one of the keys. Adding a lot of walnuts is another one as well. All good. So I hope you like this list. If you like the list, please tell me below. And now it's season of salads. We can have different kind of salads, and all these salads are a feast. It's not, okay, I'm just eating salad. It is really, I'm eating great salad. So
please write your favorite salad if it's not in this list as well.
Yeah, please write your favorite salad. I really want to know. If it's in the list, tell it from the list. If it's not in the list, tell what you love. And also, if you can, give me the recipe. Take care.